In this video, I'll teach you how to reschedule incomplete work from the past into the current reporting period. So what in the world is incomplete work in the past? Why is it bad? And how in the world do you reschedule it? In this video, I'll teach you the answers to all these questions. So let's get started. Let's take a look together at this project to see if we can figure out what's going on. First of all, the thin green grid line in the Gantt chart screen is the current date line, which is on Wednesday, June the 11th. In the previous week, we can see on Friday, June the 6th, this red dashed grid line represents the status date for the project. That's the date by which all progress should be current for the first week of the project. We can also see that on the task Design 1, Mickey Cobb completed all of her work on that task last week as expected. On the task Design 2, however, we can see that Calvin Baker only completed half of his expected work. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. Here's a note. Calvin Baker was pulled off this project part-time during the week of June the 1st. Oh, okay, that explains why he didn't get his work done. And then on the task Design 3, Henry Baum got nothing done. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on there. Here's a note. Henry Baum was on sick leave during the week of June the 1st, 2025. Okay, so that explains why he didn't get anything done. Now, here's the really important question. Based on everything we have seen so far, is June the 24th the accurate forecast finish date for this project? What do you think? Well, the answer is no. That is not an accurate forecast finish date, because in this project there is incomplete work scheduled in the past that has not yet been rescheduled into the current reporting period. Now, what do I mean? On the task Design 2, it's only half done. The part that was completed is the dark blue stripe running through the middle of the Gantt bar. But the remaining light blue area is incomplete work. It was supposed to get done last week, and it didn't. And for the task Design 3, Henry Baum got absolutely nothing done on this task, so this entire task represents incomplete work in the past. In order to generate an accurate forecast finish date for the project, what I need to do now is to reschedule incomplete work from the past into the current reporting period, and here is how to do it. Click the Project tab to display the project ribbon. In the Status section at the right end of the ribbon, click the Update Project button. In the Update Project dialog, select the second major option, which is called Reschedule Uncompleted Work to Start After. Notice that as a courtesy, Microsoft Project enters the status date for us automatically. There it is, June the 6th, 2025. I personally like to leave the option Entire Project selected so that Microsoft Project will find everything that should have been worked on last week and wasn't, and then it'll automatically move those tasks. You can, however, choose the option Selected Tasks if you want to work through one task at a time. But I'm going to leave entire projects selected. Now, when I click the OK button, watch what Microsoft Project does in response. Notice that the task Design To is now split into two sections. On the left end, there's the completed work that did get done last week. But then there's this ... pattern. That's actually called a task split. And then the work that didn't get done last week just got moved into the current week again, which is the week of June the 8th. Notice that for the task Design 3, the entire task was moved from last week into the current week. And by the way, how did Microsoft Project accomplish that? What it actually did is it set a constraint, a start no earlier than constraint, to get the entire task Gantt bar to move. Now, at this point, what is the accurate forecast finish date for the project? The accurate forecast finish date is no longer June the 24th. It is now June the 27th. This is why you need to reschedule incomplete work from the past into the current reporting period so that you can see an accurate schedule in your Microsoft Project plan. Well, now you know how to reschedule incomplete work from the past into the current reporting period, and you know why that is a very good thing. As always, I sure hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please give it a like, share it with your colleagues. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so and click that notifications button so that you'll know whenever my new videos are uploaded. And as always, I'll see you in my next video.